Good afternoon everyone, I'm your mentor Devanshu and I welcome you all to the general awareness session on EduTap. And guys, I hope you all are healthy and preparing well for your upcoming exams. And when we talk about the exams, then the general awareness part plays a very important role when it comes to the NABARD, RBI and SEBI exams, and that's why today I am present here before you to discuss a very most important topics from 14th to 20th July of 2021. So guys, before moving ahead into the session, if you are new to our YouTube channel, then guys kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the lectures. And guys, to join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. And guys, a very happy Eid to all of you, and I am very glad to announce that we are running a flat 35% off on all our courses on this beautiful festival of Eid. And guys, on this particular festival, you can avail these offers. You can avail these offers on all our courses such as RBI Grade B, NABARD Grade A, as well as SEBI Grade A and combo courses. And guys, to join these particular courses and to avail these offers, you can use the code EID35, which is only valid till 23rd of July. So guys, kindly mark this particular date, as this particular thing is very important to reap this particular opportunity, as these courses are really going to help you in your exam preparation. And guys, apart from that, we are also running a daily exam booster series in which we are running 3 series, that is a general awareness series, ESI current affairs series and reports and indices series. So guys, now let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So guys, the first news of our day is that the International Cooperation and Convention Center has been recently inaugurated by the Prime Minister of India, that is Narendra Modi ji. And guys, this particular International Cooperation Convention Center, you can see the picture of that center here, which is very beautiful. And guys, this particular convention center has been named as Rudraksha. So guys, this particular convention center has been named as Rudraksha, and the name of this particular center is very important, as this particular center has been recently released. And guys, apart from the name, what exactly the important point from this particular news is that where this building is being located. And guys, this particular International Cooperation and Convention Center is being located at Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. So guys, please mark star here. This particular information is very important from the exam point of view. So guys, these are the 2 important points which are very important from this particular news. And apart from that, this particular center has been built with the funding support from the Japan International Cooperation Agency. And guys, while inaugurating this particular center, the Indian Prime Minister said that this center shows the glimpses of the cultural richness of the ancient city of Kashi. And apart from that, guys, the main objective of this project was to provide opportunity to people, where the people can exchange interactions, where they can exchange social and cultural interactions with each other. And guys, apart from that, this particular convention center is ideal for holding the various international conferences as well as other events. So guys, this is why this particular news is important. And from this particular news, if we talk about the key takeaways, then guys, the key takeaways are the name of the center, that is Rudraksha, and where it has been located, that is Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. And guys, apart from that, the third important thing from this particular news is that it has been built from the funding support of the Japan International Cooperation Agency. So guys, I hope that this particular news is very much clear to all of you. Now let us move ahead towards the next news. And guys, the next news is related to an MOU. So guys, today I am going to give you some information about the structures of the news. See, whenever you are seeing any particular news, you must strike with some key point that in this particular news I have to see these things, because these are the different dimensions which are being covered and on the basis of which the questions will be asked in the exam. For example, if we talk about the MOU, that is the Memorandum of Understanding if you talk about memorandum of understanding, so guys, this particular MOU has been signed on cooperation regarding coking coal, which is generally used for steel making. And guys, whenever you see a news of MOU, so guys, always an MOU is being signed between two or more than two entities. So whenever you are covering the news related to MOU, you are required to go for two things very importantly. First one is that what are the two parties, two or more parties between which the MOU has been signed, and guys, the next thing is the objective of that particular MOU. For example, if we consider this particular case, then guys, as per this particular news, the MOU has been signed between the Ministry of Steel of the Republic of India and Ministry of Energy of the Russian Federation. So guys, between these two ministries of these particular countries, the MOU was signed. And guys, the objective, the second most important thing from this particular news is the objective. And guys, if we talk about the objective of this particular MOU, the objective of this MOU was to strengthen the cooperation between government of India and the government of Russia in the steel sector. And guys, see, now Russia in the news here. So whenever you find any foreign country in the news, you are always required to cover the static part of that particular country. That is, you are required to cover that what is the capital of that country, what is the currency of that country. For example, for Russia it is the Russian ruble. So you are always required to cover those things. And guys, apart from that, you are always required to cover the head of those countries as well. For example, whether it is the prime minister or the president, you are required to cover this thing. For example, in the case of Russia, we have Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russia. So guys, these are the different things that you are always required to cover. So guys, now I hope that this is very much clear to all of you, that whenever you are studying or just watching the news of MOU, then you are required to focus on two major things. First one is the parties within which this particular MOU has been signed, and guys, the second most important thing is the objective of that MOU, as here it is regarding cooperation in the coking coal which is used for steel making. So guys, I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the next news of the day, that is Exercise Shield. So guys, this Exercise Shield is a tri-nation tabletop anti-narcotic and maritime research and rescue exercise. So guys, see, whenever you see a news which is related to the defense exercise, what you are required to do, what are the different dimensions under this particular kind of news. See, there are only three major important things, and guys, these things are the participants, that who are participating in this particular exercise, where was this exercise taken place. And guys, these two important things are always there in defense exercise. And apart from that, you will also find sometimes some miscellaneous information, such as here we are also having the lead agency and we are also having the coordinator of the exercise. So guys, these are once again a very important thing. Whenever you are covering the defense exercises news, you are always required to cover the participants, the venue, and some other important things which are given. But these two things are very most important, on the basis of which the questions are always being asked in the exam. So guys, I hope that this is very much clear. Now if we come to this particular news, then guys, the participants of this particular Exercise Shield were the Indian Navy. We were having the Maldives National Defense Force, who has also participated in this particular exercise, and apart from that, we were also having Sri Lanka Navy. So guys, these were the three navies who have participated in this particular exercise. And guys, see, once again I am going to emphasize here that whenever we are having a foreign country in our news, then you are required to cover the static portion of it, as I have already discussed in the previous news as well. So guys, now if we talk about the second most important dimension of this particular news, then guys, that is venue of this particular exercise. Then guys, the venue of this exercise is the Western Naval Command, Mumbai. So guys, it happened at Western Naval Command, Mumbai. And guys, I want to add here that this exercise was held in the virtual mode. Okay, and guys, if we talk about the lead agency of this particular exercise, then guys, lead agency was Indian Navy. You are also required to remember this particular thing from this particular news. And guys, if we talk about the coordinator of this exercise, then guys, coordinator of this exercise was Maritime Warfare Center, Mumbai. So guys, all the important things from which the question can be asked from this particular news are given here, and in a very precise manner, that what are the participants. The participants are Indian Navy, Maldives National Defence Force and Sri Lankan Navy. Where was it held? It was held in the Western Naval Command, Mumbai, and it was held in the virtual mode, and the lead agency was Indian Navy, and the exercise coordinator was the Maritime Warfare Center, Mumbai. So guys, I hope that this very news is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move ahead on to the next news, and guys, the next news is artificial intelligence powered grievance management application has been recently inaugurated and released by the Indian Defence Minister Shri Rajnath Singh. Make it more good for the public. And guys, if you talk about the salient features of this, then guys, it summarizes received on the web based CP Gram, that is the centralized public grievances redress and monitoring system. So guys, the full form of this CP Gram is also very important. And guys, apart from that, if we talk about this CP Gram, then guys, it was news regarding the MOU. What we are required to see, we are much more clear that what is the issue with the video, that what issue you are facing in this particular video, that it is not coming properly. So it would be really helpful for me to see that what is exactly the problem, so that I can get it resolved. Please mention in the comment section below that what are the issues that you are facing in this particular video. I am waiting for your comments, guys. If you are facing any issue in the video, then guys, please comment in the comment. Rudraksha University, which is located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, and it has been signed, and this particular university has signed the MOU with the Police Academy of Cambodia. So guys, these two were the entities between which this particular MOU has been signed. And guys, if we talk about the objective of this MOU, then guys, the objective of this MOU was that the Rudraksha University will assist the Police Academy of Cambodia city building. So guys, here these two things are very important from the exam point of view. And guys, that was all from this particular news. Now let's move ahead to the next news, which is related. So guys, now we are having some other important news from the month of July itself, and here we will see that what are the different news which were also important from the exam point of view, and which are also important to be covered. So guys, if we talk about the very first news here, guys, here the very first news is SBI General Insurance Company has recently released an insurance health plan, that is an health insurance plan, that is Arogya Supreme. And guys, the maximum sum insured in this particular Arogya Supreme health plan is rupees 5 crore, and the tenure, and guys, the tenure of this particular insurance plan is 1 to 3 years. So guys, I hope that this is very much clear. Now let's move on to the very next news from this particular section. And guys, the next news is that recently DIPAM, that is the Department of Investment, DIPAM, that is the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, have recently announced that the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has recently approved the 100% stake sale, which is being owned by LIC and Government of India. LIC means the Life Insurance Corporation of India and the Government of India. So all the stakes, which we hope that this is very much clear. Now let's move on to the next news. And guys, recently India's first private LNG plant was launched in the Nagpur, Maharashtra, and guys, it has been established by Baidyanath. So guys, the name of the establishment organization is also important here. It has been established by Baidyanath Ayurvedic Group. So guys, these are the three other important news. Now let's move on to the next important news from this particular section, that France. So guys, France has recently imposed a fine of 500 million euros on Google. And guys, why so? Because Google was not able to work as per the compliances, as per the regulatory compliances set by the competition authority of France, which was in related to the conduct of talks related to copyright issues with the news publishers in the France. So guys, most important thing is here that the amount of the fine is important, the company on which the fine has been imposed is important, and the name of the country which has imposed, in which this particular incident has taken place, is very important from the exam point of view. And also, as France is here, then you are required to tell me in the comment section below that what is the capital and currency of France. So guys, I hope that this particular news is very much important. Now let's move on to the last important news from this particular section, which is once again very important, that Reserve Bank of India has recently approved the reappointment of Shyam Srinivasan as the managing director and chief executive officer of Federal Bank. So guys, once again, this particular news is important, and the name of this personality is also important. And guys, he has been approved for its reappointment as the MD and CEO of IDBI Bank for up to period 2024. So guys, all these news are some other news which are very, very important from the exam point of view, and we have all covered them holistically now. So guys, these were the news which I was going to discuss in today's session. Now let us move on towards the small MCQ series. And guys, this small MCQ series has been brought by me so that to see that whether you have gathered all the key takeaways from the today's session or not. And if you have gathered all the key takeaways from the particular session, then you will be easily be able to answer all the questions in this particular small MCQ series. So guys, this series is also very important because in the exam you are going to face the questions in the multiple choice questions form only, and that's why this kind of revision series is become very important for you. So guys, now the very first question is here on your screen, and guys, the very first question is, recently in July 2021 the Prime Minister of India has inaugurated the International Cooperation and Convention Center Rudraksha in which place? So guys, here is the dash, and guys, the options are, so guys, please quickly go through the options and tell me in the comment section below. The options are Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh; Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh; Surat, Gujarat; Jaipur, Rajasthan; Patiala, Punjab. So guys, please tell me the answer in the comment section below, that in which place the Prime Minister of India has recently inaugurated the International Cooperation and Convention Center Rudraksha. And guys, if we talk about the right answer to this particular question, then guys, the right answer to this question is option A, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. So guys, in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, this particular convention center was recently inaugurated by the Prime Minister of India. So guys, now let's move on to the next question of the day. And guys, I request all of you to participate in the session by answering the questions in the comment section below. And the Megha Tiwari has answered the question correctly, that Varanasi, UP. Yes, you are absolutely right, Megha. Varanasi is the right answer. It is option A is the right answer of this particular question. Now let's move on to the next question of the today's session, that is, recently the Union Cabinet has approved the MOU signed between the Ministry of Steel of the Government of India and the Ministry of Energy of which of the following countries on cooperation regarding coking coal? So guys, this particular question is asking about the country with which the Ministry of Steel of the Government of India has signed an MOU for the cooperation regarding coking coal. So guys, please answer the question in the comment section below. The options are Japan, South Korea, Canada, Russia and China. And guys, if you talk about the right answer to this particular question, then guys, the right answer to this question is option D, Russia. So guys, Russia is the right answer, as the Ministry of Energy of Russia has signed this particular MOU with the Ministry of Steel of the Government of India. So guys, that was the right answer from this particular question. Now let's move ahead and move towards the third question of the today's MCQ series. And guys, the third question is here on your screen. So guys, the third question is, name the Tri-Nation Tabletop Anti-Narcotic and Maritime Search and Rescue exercise which was recently conducted between Indian Navy, Maldives and Sri Lankan Navy. So guys, please answer the question in the comment section below. The options to this particular question are exercise Varuna, exercise Corpet, exercise Shield, exercise Matri, and exercise Malabar. And guys, apart from that, there is a homework for all of you. See guys, there is a homework for all of you. You all are requested to give me the names of 5 defense exercises in which the Indian Defense Forces takes place or participates, and you are required to tell me also the participants who used to participate in these particular exercises. So guys, see, 4 other exercises have been named by me here, and you are required to tell me, apart from these 5 exercises, that what are some other different 5 exercises in which Indian Defense Forces participates. And guys, here the right answer, if we talk about the right answer of this particular question, then guys, the right answer of this question is option C, that is Shield. So Vinita Mehra has answered the question correctly, that option C is the right answer for this particular question, as exercise Shield has been taken place virtually in Mumbai recently, and Indian Navy, Maldives National Defense Force, and Sri Lankan Navy has participated in this particular exercise. So guys, now let's move ahead and see the next question from this particular MCQ series. And guys, the next question is here on your screen. So recently, archaeologists have estimated that prehistoric Stone Age site discovered at Mangarbani Hill Forest may be up to 1 lakh years old. The main question here is that the Mangarbani Hill Forest is located in. So guys, once again, you are required to tell me the location, that where this particular Mangarbani Hill Forest is being located. And guys, please answer the question in the comment section below. The options are Kurukshetra, Haryana, Karnal, Haryana, Panipat, Rohtak, and Faridabad. And guys, if we talk about the right answer of this particular question, then guys, the right answer of this particular question is option E, that is Faridabad, Haryana. So guys, option E is the right answer of this particular question. In Faridabad, Haryana, this particular Mangarbani Hill Forest is being located, in which the prehistoric cave paintings have been discovered by the Indian archaeologists. So guys, I hope that this particular thing is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move ahead and see the next question from the today's MCQ series. And guys, here is the next question. So guys, the next question is, recently in July 2021, the Union Cabinet has approved the Memorandum of Understanding signed between India and Dash on cooperation in the field of health and medicine. And guys, once again, you are required to give me the name of the country with which this particular cooperation MOU has been signed. And guys, please answer the question in the comment section below. The options here are Denmark, Russia, South Africa, Israel, and Australia. See guys, always you are going to face these questions in the exam on these lines only. So guys, these are different questions and on the different kind of newses which we have covered in this particular session, and on these lines only the questions are going to be asked in the exam. That's why we are also discussing these news in the similar manner. And guys, if we talk about the right answer to this particular question, then guys, Vinita has once again answered the question correctly. The right answer to this particular question is option A, that is Denmark. So guys, the option A is the right answer to this particular question. So guys, that was all from the today's session. This is the end of this particular small MCQ series. And guys, I hope that you must have find this particular session useful and fruitful to all of you. And guys, but still, if you have any queries, then guys, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. And guys, to join the courses, you can explore our courses at www.edutap.co.in. So guys, I hope that this particular session was useful and fruitful to all of you, and I would like to thank you for joining us for the today's session. Now I will be meeting you in the next session. Till then guys, stay happy, stay healthy. Wish you all happy learning.